Nah, gue kali ini ngajak teman-teman juga mampir ke Superformance di Irvine. Ketemu sama Rich McDonald, yaitu anaknya dari pembalap Dave McDonald yang meneruskan ini nih sekarang nih produksi mobil-mobil yang seperti bapaknya dulu balapin gitu.
Hi Rich.
Hey, how are you? Rich McDonald. Iman, pleasure to meet you.
Hi,
Juju. Juju, nice to meet you. Rich McDonald.
Nice to meet you too.
Beryl, Rich McDonald, pleasure. Alex, how are you? Good to see you guys. Well, welcome to Superformance, Shelby Legendary Cars, Hillbank Motor Corporation. So this is our little boutique showroom. We have our more expensive cars in here, our aluminum-bodied cars, so be careful. Try not to touch the aluminum cars. Our showroom out there, we've got almost every single kind of car that we build in inventory right now. We're killing it in terms of sales, right? So we used to have, and we'll go out there in a minute, about 110 cars in our showroom, rolling chassis of all models. Cobras, Daytonas, GT40s, Corvette Grand Sports. Now we don't. Over here is our Mark II. Again, built exactly how GT40 looked. You've seen the movie Ford versus Ferrari, so this is how the GT40 looked when Chris Amon and Bruce McLaren won Le Mans '66. So the Mark II, a little bit of difference. You can see the Mark I has one scoop on the side. Mark II has got two. It's got snorkels on top, so it's an easy way to identify between the two cars. The Mark II, typically the customer is going to put what it ran with back in the day, so a 427, and that's what this one has. Back in the day, Shelby built a Daytona that they stretched out, and we're going to put a 427 in and run it at Le Mans. It never actually ran with the 427, and actually they only put a 390 in it, and it still didn't run at Le Mans. But when the studio called, I don't know if you know that we supplied 28 cars to be in the movie Ford versus Ferrari.
Vero dan Juju mendapat penjelasan yang sangat detail, gua pun akhirnya mendapatkan penjelasan yang sangat detail. Penjelasan dari mulai MK1, MK2, MK3.
Sampai akhirnya gue tiba di satu titik yang, aduh, kok ada mobil ini sih? Gue sempet nanya tuh, ini GR1 ya? Iya. Ini yang GR1 konsep car kan? Gitu. Iya. Kita dapat license, Superformance dapat license untuk bikin ini juga. Gue yang, wah gila, ini kan cuman konsep mobil ini. Iya, akhirnya kita bikin nih, kita udah dapet license ya.
This is what they came up with. This is the GR1. This is the prototype, the concept car. The car never went into production. Ford owns this car right now. It's on loan to us, so we're going to build a limited run of 50 GR1s. Customer can choose whatever drivetrain they want to have the car finished in. So we've got quite an interest list already. We're not there yet, but that's a pretty exciting project.
Is it coming right and right?
I don't think so. Actually, that's a good question. I think we're only going to build it in the left-hand drive, but this is the prototype. The only one in existence. Beautiful. Don't touch it.
Emang dia cerita sih semenjak film Ford versus Ferrari, pesanannya membludak dan orang-orang sangat suka sama film itu dan mulai nanyain mobil GT40, Cobra dan lain-lain. Yang paling gua kaget sih masuk situ adalah jarang lihat Cobra sebanyak itu dalam satu ruangan. Ini kok banyak banget Cobra gitu loh. Gitu. Ngeri saya. Gitu. GT40 juga banyak gitu. Peleknya nggak ada bautnya semua. Di Palu semua masangnya ngecengin. Enggak sih. Cobra juga macam-macam sih. Ada juga yang nggak ada mesinnya. Taunya pakai elektrik Cobra. Belum pernah lihat juga sih gitu.
This is my little Cobra right here. You may have seen it in the movie Ford versus Ferrari. Underneath, this is a wrap on the car. Underneath, it is a dark silver, similar to that one right there. And so I wrapped it to look like his Cobra to be in the movie Ford versus Ferrari. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's got nice legacy to it. It's still in movie wrap. I mean, the movie's been out now for over 2.5 years, but everywhere I go, it gets a lot of attention. So typically, we're going to build our MK2s with the full windshield, doesn't have the racing screen. Our MK2s aren't built with the roll bar because that's not how Shelby built them back in the day. But a few days, this car and four other MK2s were up in Hollywood ready to start filming, and I got a call from the studio saying that Legal wasn't going to let Matt Damon and Christian Bale ride in these cars without roll bars. So the studio sent some special effects guys down here. They measured out an FIA roll bar, went back up to Hollywood, and literally a day and a half, they had holes drilled and period correct FIA roll bars put in all 5 of the MK2 Cobras. In a day and a half, those guys are magicians.
Dia benar-benar nyeritain sejarahnya, terus di belakang si Superformance, dan juga ternyata ada kaitannya sama film Ford versus Ferrari yang meledak banget gitu.
No, whatever it is, Shell, no, trust me.
You need a pure racer behind the wheel of your car. That's Ken Miles.
Animonya tinggi banget. Ya segitu impactnya ternyata gue
Hak paten, jadi nggak sembarangan lo bikin mobil replika, nggak ada license-nya, ya ujungnya lo ditangkap gitu loh.
So that's Superformance Cobra, MK3 Cobra, again licensed by Shelby American. We are the only Cobra manufacturer in the world that sells a licensed product by Shelby. If you're going to build a Cobra, you want to jump into bed with Shelby American, but we're the only ones. They know that we build a quality product, and they're comfortable having just us have the license.
Setelah Rich menjelaskan detail mengenai mobil yang ada di film, mobil yang dia jual, dan segala macam, dia bilang nih, lo harus nyobain naik Cobra di California. Gue langsung, boleh? Mas Juju aja duluan deh. Gue belakangan, gue nyobain yang belakangan. Gue mau nyobain yang punya lo karena kalau yang knalpotnya di samping, gue udah tahu rasanya berisik.
Asli banget. Anginnya, bacotnya, suspensinya, rasanya lovely.
Emang sih Garage Life belum sempat mampirin acara VW. Tapi kali ini emang kita berkesempatan datang ke acara Bug-In di Irwindale.
Nah, keesokan harinya setelah kita dapat motor, yuk kita jalan ke The Rock atau lewatin Mulholland, gue bilang gitu.